Assalamu Alaikum everyone, my name is Farah Halabi and I'm a professional Muslim life coach, and I've just wanted to pop on to do a live this evening to talk about gratitude. And whilst I sit here just reflecting upon my day, looking up at the sky, and I always think that the sky, it looks like a massively beautiful canvas. Sometimes it doesn't look real. If you look at it long enough and you can see it moving, I'm always in awe of the sky and the clouds, and just looking up and thinking, wow, subhanallah, if that's not a blessing of Allah, I don't know what is. And as I look up at the moon as well right now, I don't know if you can see it, it's hidden between the clouds, but I'm sitting in my garden and there's a beautiful breeze. It's been really hot today, and it's just nice to be able to sit in the breeze and think about my day and really reflect upon what I'm grateful for. And that's something that is such a, like, the attitude of gratitude and being grateful, and we speak a lot about being grateful, and gratitude holds a great importance within our faith. But what are you grateful for? And by that I mean, we kind of go to the, I'm grateful for my mates, for my friends, for my family, for my children, for my health. And yes, there you go, all lovely things to be grateful for. But if you think about, really get almost microscopic about the little things that you can see as little miracles, little tiny miracles in your day that are absolutely blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Absolutely the things that you can be like, wow, like I'm sitting here now looking up at the sky and I'm thinking, wow, subhanallah, the sky is so beautiful. And whilst I'm sitting here looking up at this expansive sky, and it's only a bit of the sky where I am, it's not the whole sky, I suddenly feel very, very, very small, but not insignificant. Like, I feel that, yes, in the grand scheme of things, in comparison to the sky, yes, I am very small, but the one that created the sky and the one that created me are one of the same. And whilst I sit here and contemplate that, I can't help but say subhanallah. I can't help but think alhamdulillah. I can't help but feel grateful and feel absolutely in awe in the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I asked today in my group and on social media if you jotted down 3 things a day, especially in these days of Dhul Hijjah, if you jotted down 3 things that you were grateful for, what would they be? And whilst we look at our life through the lens of what we're grateful for, and again, not just being thankful, because it's a real difference in what I'm talking about between being thankful and being grateful. When I talk about being grateful, I'm talking about what you can see that you have in your life, whatever it is, that you can directly connect as a blessing bestowed upon you by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your life. And just looking at your life through that lens gives you a different perspective, because if you are going through a bit of a tough time, or even if you're not, even if you're just going through life and you kind of just coasting along and you don't regularly take stock of your life, but all you can see is just the daily grind, or it might not be very hard, but the days just seem to be running into each other, and before you know it, the weeks are gone, the months are gone, and a whole year has passed, or a big amount of time has passed. But when we focus in and when we think about on a daily basis and create a daily intentional habit of giving gratitude, of allowing ourselves to look at our lives, look at our day through the lens of what we can see as a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our day, and giving gratitude with that, it changes our perspective. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us very clearly in the Quran, if we are grateful, He will give us more. But it's not just more, it's increasing. He will give us more and more. And just by being thankful to him, just by being thankful to the blessing that he has given us, because we can't do anything without him, that he will give us more and more of that, of which we are grateful for. And again, that is something that I'm again in awe of. Like just by being thankful, by being aware of the blessings that he has bestowed in my life, to give gratitude to him, I will get more, it's increasing. Like my rate of return, my rate on my investment of giving thanks, the rate of return is it's much higher. I'm getting much more than I give. And when I think about that, and I think about how we don't have to do much at all. We take one step towards and find he takes 10 towards us. We do a little bit and he does a lot. That in itself as well is awe-inspiring, and I am truly, truly grateful. When we look at our lives through the lens of gratitude, when we look at our lives through the lens of what we are truly, truly grateful for to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a blessing that we can directly connect to him, it gives us a chance to center ourselves and bring us back to who we are as a creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, giving thanks to the Creator for all the things that he has given us in our lives. And in that moment, we are able to overcome anything. That's how I feel. I feel that when I think about the blessings, when I think about what I have in my life, when I think about the opportunities that can only have come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I know everything's going to be right. I know that it's all going to be fine. That whatever it is, I can deal with it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me everything that I need to navigate this world. And he tells me very clearly that he will not burden me with anything more than I can bear. And I have faith and trust in that. If your life right now, seems to be just coasting along, and you don't regularly take stock, you don't regularly assess, appraise, tweak your life, then how do you know it's working out for you? How do you know? How do you know, or how will it change? If you're not going to do different, if you're not going to think different, if you're not going to change your perspective, how will your life change? And if you want it to change, well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again tells us very clearly that we will not change the condition of the people until we change that which is within ourselves. And that bit which is within us, how we see things, how we mull things over, how we calculate, how we reason, how we think, what we believe, that all comes from us. And that's how I help my clients transform and change their lives, by helping them understand how they work, how their mind works, how their experience is created. And then we go to work creating habitual, consistent, intentional, serving, empowering, good thoughts and beliefs, that they do the work and go to town repetitively, implementing them in their lives until it becomes a habit that is infused into how they live their lives, so that they are creating the life that they want to live, the life they live. Whilst I sit here, absolutely in awe of the sky, of the blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me, I know that I am seeing my life clearly. I know that I'm seeing my life through the lens of the blessings of Allah, giving gratitude, and I know that I can deal with anything. And it's with that faith and certainty, that faith and conviction, I can help my clients, taking them through the same process that I went through, process of the understanding of the science of the nafs, to transform and change their lives, just as mine has changed. If you're a professional Muslim woman and you want to be different, you want to do different, you want your life to be different, but you want something that speaks to you, speaks to your heart, speaks to who you are, that isn't a short-lived tool and technique, a short-lived, short-term fix, a sticking plaster, that is different, that is transformative, that is bespoke to you, then let's have a conversation. You can DM me or email connect@farahhalabi.com to book in a free consultation And let's spend some time together and really help you map out what you want out of life and uncover the tools that you have to do just that. I'll be there to help you one-to-one, to guide you through and help you stay on track and to keep you on track. If you'd like to know more of how you can do that, then you know where I am. As always, I pray that you are safe, well, happy and healthy, and inshallah, I'll speak to you very soon. But for now, take care. Assalamu Alaikum.